Practice Flute. I'm Dr. Matthew Allison, and today we're going to look at the opening of the Kummer Allegro tanto from Melodious and Progressive Studies Book 2, which is also part of the ILMEA Cycle 1 All-District and All-State audition material. So in that opening section, there are two things that I'd like to talk about today. The first is the rhythm in measures 2 and measure 6. Notice that high A flat in measure 2 and the high B flat in measure 6 are both quarter notes, and neither have a beat of rest afterwards. I oftentimes hear students add a beat of rest from the high A flat to the low A flat, and a beat of rest between the high B flat and the low G. Rather than add that little crutch to make it easier, practice the lip intervals so that way the descending leap is not quite so challenging. There are a lot of ideas on how to practice those intervals in the practice book available on the website. The second thing is the octave slurs that you'll find in measures 13 and 14. So before you worry about the octave slurs, make sure that you have a great foundation and core tone in the low register. The first note, the downbeat of measure 13, is a low F. The second note is an F flat, fingered thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, pinky, and harmonically the same as an E natural. E flat, and the low register E flat, the first finger is down. Low D, first finger is down. Measure 14, beat 2 is a low D flat and harmonic C sharp, thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then reach over for the first key down there, the C sharp key. And then beat 3, the low C, press both of the keys at the bottom of your flute, or if you have a B flute, then just 2 of the keys down there for low C. So be sure that you feel comfortable with your core tone before you even begin to worry about the octaves. When you do start to look at the octaves, also consider the fingerings. Back to measure 13, the F, beat 1, there is no fingering change between the two Fs. F flat also shares the same fingering in 2 octaves. E flat, however, has a fingering change. Low E flat, the first finger is down. Middle E flat, the left index finger lifts up. And I'm going to exaggerate that movement. E flat. Same with low D, the first finger is down. Middle D, the left first finger lifts. Ds. D flats, I'm going to leave my right hand fingering D flat and open my entire left hand. All 5 fingers of my left hand will be open. I'm leaving my right hand down to help facilitate the movement to the low C and also just provide a little bit of stability in my flute. It does change my tone quality a little bit, and I will try to compensate that with my lips. But when moving quickly, it will be hard to notice, and I think that little trick helps the technique be a lot cleaner. So D flat, I'll leave my right hand in place. And then you'll be set for low C, and you can move over to the regular C at the octave. So in case you weren't sure what I was talking about with the D flat, I'm going to step forward so you can see my right hand a little bit more clearly. D flat, low. Open my left hand but leave my right hand stable. And again, the tone is a little bit compromised. If you're working with a private teacher, you might have a discussion about whether it's worth it or not for your audition. But that's just a little trick that I will oftentimes invite my students to try on their flutes. If you found this video helpful, please do subscribe. There will be many more. And also, do please check out practiceflute.com and the practice books available to break down these etudes, as well as just offer additional ways of practicing. Sometimes when we're playing the same etude for a long period of time, we can get bored with doing the same thing over and over again. And we can actually begin to make more mistakes because we're no longer listening critically. So check out the practice book if you would like to have help breaking these etudes down in a very accessible way of learning, or if you just need some more variety in your practice. Thank you.